So you want to create more YouTube videos, but you don't know what to create. Or you've been creating YouTube videos for a while and you've just run out of ideas. Well, today I'm going to share with you some tips and strategies that I use to come up with video ideas. So by the end of today's video, hopefully you will get some more clarity on how you can come up with video ideas and just overall be more productive. What's going on? My name's Anthony. I run multiple gaming channels with a channel over 2 million subscribers. And today I want to talk to you about how do you come up with video ideas? How can one come up with a lot of video ideas? You may see a lot of content creators and you think, how did they come up with this idea? And me personally, I love ideas. I love the idea of actually having ideas and taking that idea and making it something real that you can see. So one of my best experiences is I ran a series on one of my gaming channels, and you have these ideas, let's say, of how scenes are gonna look. It's gonna look like this, it's gonna look like this. And then when you put it all together, it turns out almost better than what you initially thought of. So I'm gonna share with you how I come up with video ideas, also what to do if you're stuck with video ideas, if you just don't know what to come up with. And I'm gonna also share some final tips with you at the very end. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. So how do you come up with video ideas? Now, this is super important because if you don't have a video idea, you won't be able to make a video. And if you don't have a video idea, there will also be something pulling you towards just copying other people's video idea. And that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to hopefully spark some of your creative genius. And so you can kind of tap into that and you can come up with some really creative ideas that will also work and help grow your YouTube channel and more. Now, there's two ways to approach this, and I'm going to talk about the very first way. Now, one of the first ways, if we're talking about YouTube videos, coming up with video ideas, it is great to see whichever niche you are in, what other people are doing, because that is, you're almost just validating if your idea will possibly work, because you can have the best idea in the world and it can be super unique. It could be the best video in the world, but if there is no one to watch it, no one will ever see it. So there is a lot of things that people do on YouTube and also in business in general, is you technically have to validate an idea possibly if it will work, and you're kind of going off this based off your judgment. So let's say if I wanted to I wanted to wear every single hat in the world and stand upside down. That made absolutely no sense. But what I would do is I would actually go to YouTube and see if anyone's done anything like that or sort of in that area. And from seeing what a lot of people may have created like that could also help my idea to see if that could perform well. And if you pretty much validate this by searching up and you see some people have already done it and has loads of views, then you would think, okay, what could I do different that could make my video stand out? And you can get multiple ideas just like that, just from also watching other content creators. But there is a little thing with that, which sometimes you have to be careful about, is I've fell, not necessarily victim to this, but I've done it before unknowingly. So you could actually come up with, like, let's say, the best video idea ever, but then you realize maybe you actually saw that video very briefly on your feed. This happens a lot with thumbnails. If you have the perfect thumbnail idea that you've came up with, but chances are sometimes you've actually saw someone do that thumbnail and that's just somewhere in your mind and you're kind of pulling it from that, but you just don't really remember seeing it, but you definitely saw it before. So using other creators for inspiration to do something and create your own is a very good way to come up with ideas, seeing what is working and what can work for you possibly, and just testing out your ideas too. And I feel like the more you start searching for ideas, the more ideas will come to you. You can also take ideas of inspiration from your community that you are building. Maybe they have some suggestions and something that they suggest also sparks an idea that can trickle down to something else and kind of go along with the series. I love creating ideas that sort of have the videos connected. So it's not just one great idea, but how can I connect multiple ideas to make multiple videos sort of link across each other? Now, the second one is that I will say that some of my best ideas did not come from sitting behind a computer screen or a desk. So this is very important, and some of you could maybe contest to this and say that, you know, if you are looking to get some ideas and inspiration, go outside, go in nature, again, some of the best ideas I've ever had have come from me taking a shower, have come from me going for a walk with my family, just going for a jog, especially going for a jog. It's like when you're not really so focused on it, the ideas will come to you. They've also come to me before I've gone to sleep. I have to quickly get up and get a notepad or something. So again, just focus on that and really just be conscious of exactly what your mind is sort of kind of feeding you, because you will have these ideas to just come to you throughout the day. And if you do get these ideas, please write them down, because there's nothing worse than having an idea that's the best. You don't write it down, you forget it, and it's just almost lost forever. So I would say if you are struggling with video ideas, look at people around your niche and see what they are creating and use that as inspiration and create something of your own. How can you stand out? How can you be unique in this? And those ideas will come to you. Also, if you feel like you just cannot think of any ideas, think about your surroundings. What around you is influencing you? Are you somewhere where it looks like it's creative? You have things there that are actually inspiring you, or you're in just a dark room, there's nothing in there to really motivate you or inspire you? I suggest, again, take a walk out in nature, spend some time away from the screens. I think some of the best ideas will come to you then, I promise you. But I would love to know some ways you come up with video ideas. Let me know down below in the comments, and I really hope this video has helped. Remember, if you get any ideas, make sure you write them down, take a walk in nature. Again, some of the best ideas may not come from sitting behind the desk, so always keep that in mind whenever you're not at the desk, and think like, okay, is this a moment where maybe a great idea will come to me? And yeah, really fall in love with what you're actually creating, and those ideas will come to you and spark new interest, and then you'll be making amazing content, which I know you already are and on your journey to do so. But if you found this video helpful, feel free to check out this one. But appreciate all the support. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. If you want to hear me talk about anything else, comment down below. Take care.